Okay, this problem says write a proportion to solve each situation. Solve each proportion. Be sure to label your results with correct units. All right, so we're looking at the Woodland Park Zoo, the ratio. Oops, that should be ratio instead of ration. Means something entirely different. So the ratio of reptiles to birds is 5 to 3. So reptiles to birds, this is one way to write a ratio, right? Reptiles over birds equals 5 over 3. Okay, if there are 30 reptiles at the zoo, how many birds are there? So we know there's 30 reptiles, so reptiles goes on top in this ratio. So we're going to put 30 on top. And then we don't know how many birds there are. Question mark, how many birds? So let's call the number of birds x for funsies. Now we need to solve this proportion. That means solving for x. And we can use the cross product property, which again I have a video for, so if you need some more details about how that works, then you can go there now. And we can cross multiply, so we get 5x equals 3 times 30, which equals 90. Divide by 5, divide by 5. So we have x equals, let's see, 50, so 48, 18, I think. Let me see, 18 times 5 is 18. Yes, okay, so x equals 18. All right, so that's how we would solve and write that proportion, but let's try another one, just to make sure we've got this down. So here we have, let me see, another problem. If I can bring it up. Yes, the ratio of full seats to empty seats is 5 to 2. So I can do full to empty. Got to be consistent, make sure that I put the number of full seats on top. So the full is 5 over 2 to empty, okay? If there are 120 empty seats go on the bottom, so I put 120 on the bottom here, coming from over there. And what is the seating capacity of the auditorium? Oh, well, that means I'm not just looking for the full number of seats, I'm looking for the whole number, the full and empty seats in the auditorium. But before I can do that, I need to find the full seats so that I can add it to the empty to get all of them. Now, let's start with finding for the number of full seats. So I'm going to call that f, and we can solve for f by using the cross product property, just like we did last time. So 2f equals 5 times 120, and then we end up with 600 equals 2f, divide by 2, and we have f equals 300. So now in order to get the seating capacity of the whole auditorium, we have to add the empty seats plus the full seats. So E plus empty plus full would equal all of them, right? All of the seats in the auditorium. So the empty ones, we know they gave us, we know that that is 120. So we do 120 empty seats, plus we just solve for the full ones. So that would be 120 plus 300 equals all of them, and that would be 420 seats equals the full seating capacity. So there, we have solved it.